Please leave me be. Yeah, I think Croy's right. I think you should not even engage with these things because they do damage, like aura, proximity health damage.
I was worried about them because of I didn't know she would be able to just run past them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how the
I think as long as you
work.
just keep moving, she will do her best to follow you.
Okay. Oh, so there's like a little. I see.
Oh, there's something on the bench there.
That's 1,000 written on it.
A toy box with 1,000 on it. You need to kill 1,000 demons before you can open that toy box.
It's reasonable. Not even that hard.
Is there a newspaper on the bench there that you can like look at?
I'll be back there in a minute.
Okay. There's also like a mannequin body. Was that like a mannequin body?
When I interacted with one of the bits of the bodies, he just said, "What the hell?"
What the hell?
There seems to be nothing out here. I had to check that for him. What the hell?
That mannequin maker was just trying to get it right desperately on the train.
Respect that. Now they're just texture.
Pardon me, ma'am?
Oh, thank God you're able to just get here too.
Yeah. It's a friggin' maze, sort of. The other side of the train you were just in was open too, if you can't get out here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an unpleasant sound.
So this is actually, I think, the exit. But there's still one more path I need to try to trace down back here.
Was there?
Yeah, this path right here.
Is this a path?
Nope. Okay. So that's I didn't know if I could go further back in the train by going this way.
Okay.
Because earlier I'd come through here, as in like beyond this door.
Yeah. I like how the screen gets grainier when they're near.
Mm-hmm. Instead of just having like a radio thing, it just happens. I kind of like that too.
Yeah, and there's no item associated with it, but there is still like the static present, at least. Where'd she go?
This is another exit hole, it seems. Generally speaking, it's a good idea to go through these when I come across them just to see if something's changed.
Is that not the way you have to go in this case?
Well, I don't know because I didn't try going up the stairs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, big hole in the wall. You're just not gonna. You're not gonna crawl through it. Like,
I could go down the ladder as well. I mean, I might as well, right?
the comforts of home cannot be underestimated. Another dream. Don't go out. Don't you do it.
It all looks good to me. Don't forget,
So-
everybody, rotate your saves.
Absolutely. But the answer to your question actually might be no. I mean, that first time there was definitely something to get and see and such. The answer to your question of should I go into the hole every time I see one? Probably no, actually. Now that we're kind of seeing like that it doesn't always change, but going back home gives you access to saving and the item box. So
Good
it's
point.
like functional,
Yes.
but you don't
Right. I was
necessarily
just
need
trying to piece
go
that
back.
together. I was trying to piece that together in my head. The functional need to give me a hole that doesn't do anything. But you're right.
Mhm.
That does seem to be the only way to save and access the item box so far.
So just keep note of their position on the map if you need it. Whoa,
And here I am,
back again.
doing everything I can.
You can go up the stairs. Pistol
Got some
bullets.
pistol bullets.
Just regular your way through, Henry. Alright, so just some bullets. It was worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
I was almost going to say so far pretty linear and not as many doors to check. But I don't want to fully jinx us here.
There's a ladder I can go up there. Oh, hold off a second.
The angles.
Some shit on the wall there that's moving.
I forgot the loading screen is like a little dude. It's just like a little dude on in the black void of the loading screen.
It's quite Lynchian.
They make like a leopard or cheetah noise.
Some fucking worm or something.
That is a flesh tube of sorts. Why did she separate from you?
It's a good question. And how? Because
how?
I went through the only path I know of. Oh, there's shit crawling out of the walls is what that is. Those are spawners.
Maybe she did some wriggling of her own.
She very well may have. This is a shortcut.
Good to know.
And more pistol bullets, so wasn't bad diversion at all.
King Street line. Yeah, when I first played the demo on the demo disc of this game, when I got to the flesh tube in the subway, I was like, that's something all right. I did not like that.
No, yeah, it looks weird. I don't like this camera angle either.
Because when I was that age, I don't know how, you know, like 12 or 13, I was still the age at which video games were sort of like just open to any possibility, right? Like, I didn't understand the mechanics of game development. So I just, like, anything could just show up at, like, around the next corner. And so when stuff like you're walking in a subway and you see a giant flesh tube worm type thing wriggling and gyrating and pulsating,
Oh, sure.
it's like, yeah, of course. Very unsettling.
There's actually a lot of these dogs here.
Greg asks what level of the Silent Hill Battle Pass we're at. We're at level 1, basically. We're early
gotta
into
kill-
the pass.
I'm doing a weekly right now, Greg. I gotta kill 3 of these dogs with the pipe.
I hate that thing where you go to an area and the weekly or the daily is to kill a certain amount of enemies, but all the people are there in the same instance, and then you have to like wait for the enemies to respawn because other people have killed them.
For sure.
Just like
And that
wasting
happens
my
all the time
time.
in this game.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how many people are in U.S. East subway instance, South Atfield subway instance.
But you know, it's pretty early in the game, so probably a lot.
Probably a lot of newbies.
It's a vending machine. I wonder what it was vending anyway.
The dog right behind you, is that dead?
Yeah, I think they're all good.
Okay. It's just, for some
Couldn't stomp
reason,
any of them.
now you're moving through it, but for like a second there, he was pushing the body with his foot.
Oh, weird. Alright, I'll just run through these trains real quick.
What's this?
9-iron. Golf club. Powerful and easy to use, but it looks like you can break easily.
Okay. So the pipe won't break, presumably.
Light coming from the side of the tunnel.
I guess maybe save the 9-iron if you need to wield it against a more powerful enemy or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not going to pull it out for now. But the pipe is pretty weak ass, I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to, like, you know, just how I felt like when I was using it in Silent Hill 3. I assume there's more weapons in this game, is probably why it feels like that.
Oh my goodness.
It looked like there was a pickup somewhere behind one of these.
Yeah, because Heather got the iron pipe a few weapons in to her journey, whereas he got it first as the first weapon.
I mean, I'm doing damage to this thing.
Its health bar pops up at the bottom of the screen. Static worm, 1 billion health. It's just a tube of flesh. It's not gonna fight back. Go at it. Surely it has an evil alignment.
I'm gonna get
It
the
lives
worm
in
sword
Silent
and
Hill,
blaze
I
through this
guess.
game.
It must be bad. It's a flesh tube, isn't it?
I wonder if I'm wasting my time here, but like it's making a noise and it's bleeding, right? So it implies it's taking damage.
Well, meat bleeds, dude. Meat bleeds. I'm just gonna say I don't think this is killable.
Yeah.
I'll get you next time, you fucker.
I'll bring a buzzsaw. Let's cut right through his ass. All right. Not quite what I
Up the
meant to do.
downstairs. Interesting.
Looks like there was maybe a collectible right here. Oh, nope. There's a
Was there
weird
an
texture
item to the
inside.
right of the escalators at the corner there?
Probably. I haven't. There we go.
Heals your body with supplemental nutrition.
We got ourselves another hole.
We got a hole there. These displays with like the bodies all spiked up inside the cages.
Mm-hmm.
It's a choice. It's a decorative choice for sure.
I respect the game letting me go up the down escalator. Fuck. Okay. Okay, bad idea.
So yeah, you gotta
Anything
time
is
it,
not
I
letting me
think. Like
go.
wait for them to swing and then... Or just run.
Yeah, but it'll probably be easier going up the escalator to do that.
I do remember in the speedrun strats for this game, these guys are like potential run killers because their timing is like RNG. So they can just like fuck you if the timing is wrong. Through no fault of your own.
I can see that.
Henry! No! You
Those
should have
guys
timed
suck.
it better! What was your plan? Well, that was a fun stream. We'll see you next time for Silent Hill 5, The Homecoming Dance.
The homecoming dance, yeah.
Yeah, Crow's right. There's only one way to leave the room. You know what you need to do.
I got a gun. I'll take God's highway.
Man, saying that in Grounded is like has a connotation that's funny, but saying it outside of Grounded is actually funnier because it has no context aside from suicide.
I was saying it last night playing Valheim that I miss being able to take the God's highway.
For those who don't know, in survival games like that, but definitely in Grounded, if you die, you respawn back at your bed, wherever that may have been, and your equipment is damaged if you're wearing it. But if you take off your equipment, put it in your inventory, and then give up, as the menu says, you die and can respawn, and you don't take any damage to your equipment. So it's an easy way to get back without losing anything, as long as the game is set to, like the server is set to not leave your inventory, like your backpack, where you died.
Which does disable achievements, but we played that game a few
Yes.
times in early access, and it's just a pain in the ass when you die far away from base and have to run back to get your backpack.
It is. It's just kind of a waste of time, as is it is in most survival games.
That's what I was feeling like in Valheim. I took a boat ride over with those guys, and we died on the other side. And it's like, well, fuck. Now, you know, fortunately we were able to build a
stuff's out
portal,
there.
but like, if we didn't, it's like, okay, I guess the next 30 minutes of my life are getting my stuff back. All right, I don't
Yeah,
feel like
that's
I
the
need
other
to fight
thing.
these guys.
The fact that in Valheim you can make portals is kind of a saving grace, you know, because that is one
Yeah, for sure.
legitimate way to do a quick corpse run.
Yeah, okay, maybe it wasn't a good idea to try to run past everybody. These dogs are napping on my heels, dog.
You should just front step away. Basically a skip. Skip Henry. Make him skip.
I tried, trust me. Kind of feel like the strat here might be to like walk up the escalator, then if one of them spawns back up, we'll see.
Yeah, just let him do a swing.
Oh, come on.
See, yeah, like, and their hitbox is kind of bullshit.
What?
He did like a 3-pack there. Triple. Sheesh. Maybe heal.
Yeah, if I get through this, I will.
Oh man, the the double pop out. What the hell? And the
come
double
on,
swing.
dude. I mean, am I supposed to just shoot these guys?
No, I don't think so. Seems like you can. Well, I guess that's one way to do it. Yeah, they're like doubled up like that.
God, I am not enjoying that.
Yeah, I think
that just straight up wasn't fun. That sucks.
I think that's agreed to be a bad little section. Those are called wall men, by the way, which fitting. Men of the walls.
Damn, chocolate milk's not a health item.
You thought your chocolate milk from your fridge was a health item? At least you got replacement for the bullets you used.
Like, what's the benefit of not taking the pistol bullets?
Oh, like why say no? I guess if you're just managing your inventory, or I don't know.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, Lysander points out that, I mean, we saw that, but the bullets have good penetration, as the ones you shot at the first one killed the wall man behind as well.
These must be Cynthia's, her makeup items. Women's makeup items are scattered on the ground.
You don't know that.
There's a plate on the door. Remove the plate? Yeah, sure. I got the Temptation placard. Placard for Subway World. It shows a woman and says Temptation.
I did not remember that he called it Subway Worlds in his notes and thoughts. Like, I knew that that was the name of the area.
So Greg, best answer I have is this guy's name is Henry Townsend, and he seems to, the only connection he has to the previous games is that his landlord may be James's father from Silent Hill 2.
It's just
his landlord's name is Frank Sunderland.
He's just having some bad dreams here. Just like Cynthia here.
I drank too much last night.
Well, she's got a helpful, handy code carved into her bosom.
That special favor for you.
Is it to the toy box?
I feel like I'm dying.
She was wearing a necklace. 16121.
16121. I know that was you, but I wanted to say it out loud to remember it. Bro, come on. He's basically filling her up right now. It's very unfortunate.
You misunderstand
hand
Henry.
He literally was putting his hand like full palm on her boob.
Misjudge him. He's a gentleman. This is like a Roadhouse song.
Henry is neurodivergent.
Maybe.
I'm sure he is. I mean, isn't that kind of like a requirement of like Silent Hill as a place that you're probably somewhat neurodivergent for whatever reason?
That
That
you're a little
you're being
twisted.
affected by the. Yeah.
Do we know Henry's job? Like, he takes a
No.
lot of photos, but we don't know like what he does for a living.
I assume he's a creative type, like a photographer and something
Yeah.
in the field like that.
Man, what's that noise out there?
It's gonna be Cynthia's dead body outside.
Or those are like ambulance type noises.
Am I moving right now?
Are
I
you?
don't think I am. I think Henry is just very slow right now.
Yeah. The black bars of the cutscene are still up. The letterboxing.
Yeah, good call.
It'd be funny if they made a Silent Hill game where you are a photographer and you have a camera and there's ghosts, and the only way to stop the ghosts is by taking pictures of them.
Didn't they do that? Isn't that what Fatal Frame is?
You could even call it
Is
like
it the Joker?
you could even call it like Silent Hill.
Deadly
Zero.
Picture. Those
I think you may
textures
have
look
been right.
unfortunate enough that like that light post thing sign blends in well enough to the ambulance that it almost looks like it's like Microsoft painted onto the ambulance. You know what I mean? Like with straight lines, like not a great contrast.
You need an HD texture pack. Why didn't you install the HD texture pack mod?
Good point.
So yeah,
It probably is one of those.
It seems like you saw Cynthia enter the subway when you first looked out the window. Then you met her down there, and you were kind of in an other world together, subway world, as Henry called it. And now she's actually dead.
And move her already. Damn, she's got numbers carved into her chest. I wonder if.
And you are tapped into the ambulance radio, apparently.
Apparently.
Don't go out.
Chains look all the same, but it seems like I got another note.
Although the cult itself is gone, I'm sure the spirit of it is still alive. There are too many strange things happening in that town. I'm investigating 2 people, or maybe I should say just one. I've just about discovered what's going on. April 8th.
You put the red diary, April 8, in your scrapbook.
What month is it right now?
Yeah, great question. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine when games give me contextual information like that. When like how do I understand that?
But you're supposed to be immersed in the fact that Henry hasn't been able to go out of his house for a while. And since he's not accustomed to isolation and quarantine like we are in post-COVID times, he is freaking out and losing his fucking mind.
Fair
Doesn't
enough.
remember what the date is, what the year is.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
Things are moving on their own.
I guess I should check the laundry room.
Oh, did you try
See
the doors peephole? Always
Oh,
worth checking,
nope.
I guess.
Call.
You could also
Actually,
check
hang
the
on.
Eileen crack.
Yeah, viewers, look away for a second. I got some peeping to do.
I got something to do.
Oh boy.
What is the layout of these apartments that you're looking from your living room into her bedroom?
I can see that being the case if they're symmetrical.
Not
right?
mirrored, but like, yeah. So
Like if they're all the
sequential.
same, but they're kind of, yeah.
So your bed would be on the wall that her dresses are on. And there would be windows to the right over there.
Right. So she's also looking at the ambulance.
Yeah.
Seems plausible.
Is your friend over there?
No, there's actually a different set of windows.
I think it's funny that they
Right.
took the time and effort to like model this stuff.
Yeah, I
Interesting
agree.
detail.
Oh no, this is the same apartment building I was looking at, but no, I think where that woman in gray and white is right there. I think that's where the peeper was at earlier, right?
Yeah. Did the kid just fucking eat shit off of dressers? There's a guy like climbing over there.
Oh, I don't think I noticed it.
That guy's just living his life. Thai man.
Yeah.
He's definitely rear windowing right now, just like you are.
Rotate your saves, everybody.
Try to peephole.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go out, Walter.
Ooh. There's one more hand added.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what. I think her bed is facing away from the window, like it's backed up against the window, so her headboard is at the windows. But that's a choice. Could that have been Mr. Sunderland, Frank?
Oh wait, you're right. It probably was. I mean, I hope the landlord's not sleeping himself, man. Like, he looks a little old for the higher maintenance guy.
So there really was an extra handprint added to those?
There was, yeah. But
That's a
I'm
good
not
detail.
mirroring. It's a different collar too. Look on the bottom right.
Yeah. Interesting.
Remember, I noted there was 15 hands before, and now there's 16.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And based on the 21 names, I guess that throughout the course of this game, I may see up to 5 more hands added to that. Could be a reach.
I need to catch some hands.
I wouldn't be surprised, Crow, if it's people who die in like other worlds in general.
Right. Could
Not
be.
necessarily just Subway World.
Back to the grindstone.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if each level is going to have like an NPC associated with it who dies, and then I see their hand added to the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You made it outside, Henry. Congratulations.
So the bathroom hole is just going to take me everywhere. Okay. I was expecting new entrances to open up to different levels.
Raccoon Forest?
like maybe a hole in my laundry room.
Right, like
My
hole,
TV
just
opens up.
riddled with holes everywhere. These holes were made for me.